my top 10 most complimented best fragrance reviewers on YouTube. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Jeremy Fragrance here. Here is my top 10 list of my most favorite fragrance reviewers. Number 10 spot, we got Daver from the Fragrance Bros. When I started out with YouTube, I loved his videos. He was with the other Jeremy guy. I would like to see that type of stuff back. We had our issues together, but in general, I dislike people that are sarcastic. So I would hope that Daver comes back to his general approach, how he was, if possible. Man, I'm telling you, Daver, if you could bring back Jeremy, this would skyrocket your channel again. So I used to love that channel, and it's definitely in the top 10 list where I think this guy is important. Number 9 spot, the Brooklyn Fragrance Lover. The cool guy, Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, Carlos. I like him a lot, but he's a bit too safe. You don't have to use curse words, but you can be a bit more bold. And as you can see in my top 10 list, I'm appreciating also the people that are a bit bold in their approach. So I cherish his endurance. BFL, Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, his endurance is massive. Great respect for that. Please be a bit more bold, Carlos. Number 8 spot, Cascade Scents. His style is very cool, easy to watch between the breakfast time, between das, but just like it's easy to watch here and there, it's a bit clean and blah and clean and a little bit forgettable. So it lacks a bit of stuff that I love. It's cool, it's easy going, yeah, here are the top 5 guys, so boom, jerk, boom. It lacks a bit of richness. I don't want to say bold, this would be the wrong term, but it lacks a bit of depth. Cascade Scents is like a gorgeous top note. If you don't have so much time for the fragrance journey, that's totally fine. Who knows if that's the reason that the videos come across a little bit like in between here, in between there. So my wish would be that you make a bit more effort into the videos in terms of believing in the stuff that you talk about and not just like casually running through this type of stuff. All right, but still definitely a great reviewer. Number 7 spot, Chaos Fragrance. The guy, I like him. He does very good titles, very good stuff. He seems to be very honest. I do like the approach of him. It seems to be clean, but he still needs to be a bit more in the game until I can fully understand what he's actually doing in the fragrance community. But otherwise, he seems cool so far. Number 6 spot, Max 40. I like Max 40. He's trying to bring the community together with the Scent Explore. Cool stuff, and yeah, it's pretty good and not much to say. I like his content. Number 6 spot. Number 5 spot, we got Big Beard Business. Now this guy is obviously very bold, very good content. He knows, you know, we're getting a bit closer to the guys that also have a lot of subscribers, and for a good reason they have a lot of subscribers. Big Beard Business. He is bold, man. He's a super bold man. He's very bold. He smashes the packages. He's very powerful. I love that Arnold Schwarzenegger style. And there's not too much to say besides possibly there could be a development on his channel. And I'm not following each of these guys in particular, but I do respect them. So I think what could be improved in Big Beard Business channel could be a bit more of a development. Okay, what's going on? Are you going to smash the packages in 4 years from now as well? Or are you also coming up with your own package? Do you do that in the future? Do you do that in the future? Is this just a short-term thing? Let us know what's going on. And I've seen he did some update what's going on, so I didn't see that yet. But still, I hope you're happy about the exposure I'm giving to you right now. Number 4 spot, Ropes 08, the founder, together with Tim Swetkov for me, of the fragrance community. Enough said, man. I respect you, bro. It's enough. That's all I need to say, man. Number 3 spot, Redolessence. Whoa, man. He has the 2nd most subscribers on YouTube, I think, besides the guy who speaks only Spanish called Andres Parfums, I think. And Andres Fragancias, I have to research him. And Redolessence is like the Switzerland of the fragrance game. He's always polite, well-mannered. He has his own thing going on, so he keeps us updated what's going on. So good stuff, good job. Have been at his house, thank you very much. I've smelled some of his upcoming fragrances, so respect, all good stuff. All right, now we come to the number 2 and number 1. Most of you would say, man, Redolescence is number 1, but to me, 2 other guys are in the number 1. Number 2 spot goes to the Fragrance Apprentice. Why the Fragrance Apprentice? This guy is bold like no other guy on YouTube on the fragrance game. This guy he's not shied away of everything. He's taking it to the fullest. And that's why I'm meeting him next year, because I want people like that. Like, they live for that, man. They live for the stuff that they are doing. And I appreciate that. I've seen him in Italy. This guy is full of power. There's one thing I'm a little bit afraid of if I should work together with him. And I'm saying this in camera right now because who knows if it actually will happen like that. There's one thing I'm a little bit afraid of, and I told him this on the phone. George, man, when I see you, I see myself like I started. I didn't have much going on in my life. I made myself a fantasy world of fragrances, and I got so excited about this world of fragrances that people could see it in my eyes that was everything that mattered. I didn't have a Ferrari, I didn't have any girls, I didn't have anything going on in my life, so I created myself a fantasy world. Now, none of that must count for George, but I've sent him my fragrances, and I know he doesn't live in New York City. I don't think that he goes out every day, and I mean, I'm honestly saying, he picks up 5 girls every night. I don't think whatever the hell, man. And I'm definitely not disrespecting him. I want you two guys to understand, if you only are focused on one topic and everything else is irrelevant, people see the fire burning in your face. And I see the fire burning in George, and I feel potentially he could become a bit spoiled if we together hang out and we go to Los Angeles, to the YouTube space, to the Gold's Gym, we have dinner, we have some Ferrari time and whatever type of stuff. So we have to be disciplined. And I will meet this guy, and his source of creativity is pretty much uncomparable in the complete fragrance community. His source of creativity is uncomparable in the whole fragrance community. Well, who's the number 1? Not me, not doing some self-love. We are talking about Jan Sands. Jan Sands is my favorite fragrance reviewer. He's bold, he's honest, he's active, he's not boring, he does relevant stuff. He's just pumping it one after another. Man, I just recently saw a video. I was eating something and I said, whew, man, this guy is good, man. All right. I got inspired by one of his videos, so respect, man. That was it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you everybody a good night. Let me know who your favorite fragrance reviewers are. Thank you. Bye.